Peace, 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 fam. Happy Saturn Day. How's everyone doing? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Love and beautiful golden light to you. Peace, peace, peace. This is Oracle Deborah with the Oracle Deborah podcast on YouTube. I told you I'm doing better. I'm not trying to look too haggard on the tube. Love and blessings to everyone. Of course, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I am most grateful. I'm seeing some videos that I didn't expect to get much views, get more views, and the flip for other videos that I thought would get more views got less views. So, but such is the way. Such is the way. No harm, no foul. Anyway, I changed my background because it's like, we got a little winter wonderland going on out there. We had a little snow, some dusting overnight. And so, yeah, I decided to have my video reflect the weather, if you will. So I'm going to get right into it pretty much. Just what I've been trying to do all this time. I still have the sniffles a little bit, so I'm sure they'll be gone. I finished my course. Woohoo. But now the whole other part of the course is preparing for all the practice exams, because the practice exams are basically the core to the success in these types of licenses. So I got to get with that. But I did finish it officially yesterday. And, today I will work on um, getting my notes down packed, looking over my notes, and start seeing where my knowledge is at in the course, and see where I could use a little more work, which is probably on the state side. It's always confusing. But anyway, I did it. I did. I finished the pre-licensing exam or course. Okay. So I'm pretty sure there is more that I wanted to get on here and talk about today, but I can't seem to remember what it was. But then I came across another clip from one of KRS-One's seminars, and I got my sound down packed, so I'm good. And it was a reminder. It was a reminder to me of things the messages that I got, and that I even wrote in my journal. But because I've been immersed in the course, I've sort of neglected some of my other duties, if you will. But we're getting down to the wire in there, so no worries. We're getting back to where we need to be. Um, but it reminded me of a promise I made to myself, and I have been doing it. I have been doing good with it, but it brought it back to mind again, but just in a different light because, as you know, I've been taking a hit in my pocket for the past 16 years, and I attribute it. This is just me. I attribute it to Pluto and Capricorn, who just dismantled all of my financial structures, all of it. And I was hoping that Pluto and Aquarius was going to go on and start putting it all back. And technically, in some sort of kind of strange way, it did, and then it didn't, and it took it back again. And the roller coaster continues. Um, and so, and I know I'm not the only one. People are out here struggling. I get all that. I understand. Peace and blessings to everyone who's struggling, particularly those right now who are in California who lost all of their belongings, everything. And I don't care if it was like some movie star or some regular, regular folks living, up in some of these areas. There was a brother, I can't think of the name of the town that he was referring to up in California. He said it was like 65% Black, and most people didn't know it, but it was actually a very well to do area, kind of like Prince George's County in Maryland, I'm thinking. And gone, schools gone, structures gone, homes gone, mementos gone, critical paperwork gone, cars gone, lives gone, lives gone, Um, someone said on another video, someone said that they were watching a video and they just noticed the fact that they were panning across the destruction of a home, and they saw a completely charred skeleton. Like, what? Like, just insane. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. Now I remember. And I don't know if I want to talk about this because of the video I'm about to show for KRS-One. I don't know, because it almost is counterintuitive to the message of KRS-One in a sense. I don't know. Uh, so makes me sad. I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing with the fires and the bombings and the people being mowed down in New Orleans, and you know other things that I'm not happy about. You know. So it's easy for me to get into this energy, because my Sagittarian righteous side, is always chomping at the bit, if you will. But let me lighten this up a bit. And let me just say that this is actually a portal day. All right, let me start there. Okay, this is a portal day. This is 111 today, January 11th. This is a portal day. 11 is a master number, and one is new beginnings. When you get triple ones, it just magnifies the energy of one starting out new, being a leader. Um, it reminds me very much of Aries energy. Aries is the initiator, the go-getter, the doer, you know, just the child of the zodiac, um, but not child in the negative, in the negative connotative sense, not in that sense, because there's nothing more beautiful than children, really, if you think about it. They're closer to their soul beings than we ever will as adults. That's when we were closest to who we originally were, um, or are at our soul level. So yeah, I always have a lot of love for the children, period. And there's that saying, from the mouths of babes, the absolute truth. Okay, so they speak it. If you can come into adulthood and do the same thing, sometimes you end up getting in trouble, even as a, preschooler, not a preschooler, but, someone, I can't remember the stages of youth, but not preteen stage, whatever that stage is. Anyway, this is portal energy. So let's manifest. Let's manifest what we want today. Maybe this is why this video came out with KRS-One. Because this is about me manifesting what I deserve, what is rightfully mine. And so, and all the other stuff that the universe wants to give to me, I'm absolutely open to gifts, I don't have closed fists. My hands are open. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and manifest this whatever it is we want in this portal energy. This is beautiful energy. Um, just scrumptious energy, really, if you want to get down into the weeds of it all. This scrumptious energy. So yes, let us prepare our souls, our spirits, our attitudes. That's another thing I'm probably going to make as a key component of my vision board is attitude. Let me just write that down real quick. So let's prepare our attitudes, you know, just do some breathing and clear out some of that, the clutter in our thoughts, our hurts. Let's just acknowledge our hurts and let's, respect them for what they are and where it came from. At this point, doesn't matter. But listen, just acknowledging them, facing them head on so they can be seen and move right along. Okay, so let's do that. So let's clear out our hurts. Let's do some breathing. Okay, that's shallow breathing, I know, but we could do some deeper breathing. Um, so let's just breathe a little bit. Okay, so let's. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good. Let's do that one more time. To be honest with you, I could have held that one for a whole minute. My lungs were like good, but I didn't want to delay this too long on camera. That was good. And if you notice, it made me stand up, made me sit up, So that's the purpose of breathing. That's the one of the beauties of it. Makes you hold on, beloveds, hold on. Just 1 second. Hold on, beloveds. Okay, just 1 second. All right, sorry about that, beloveds. Work comes in. I have to do that. So you have to take these calls because, they don't hang around long. So anyway, um, the breathing makes you straighten up your posture, which is excellent. So I feel, outside of this call I had to take and just kind of take some of that out again. See, just doing that alone just clears everything out. So this portal energy, do some breathing, think about what it is you want to manifest, what's on your heart, what's on your mind. Um, and let's manifest it today. Okay. We are procreators, okay, co-creators of the universe, and we procreate. So yeah, let's just use this opportunity. We can manifest anytime, but sometimes if the energy is not there, it might be a little more difficult sometimes. But when the energy is allowing us, with today being 111, let us use this low-hanging fruit to get closer to our goals, our ideals, our desires, whatever, to tap into some area in our life that, we really could use some breakthrough, to be honest. This is breakthrough energy. Um, or clear out something that's just not working anymore. Let's just clear that stuff out and use it to trust. Whatever you're working on, use it as a portal to deepen your trust that things are working out for your highest and best good. Okay, so there's a lot of reasons to do this. Um, to move closer, in our journey, to get settled in our new cycle, to ward off, this weird, I'm calling it weird energy, this different energy, um, that's throwing us off our game at times. Maybe you have some music or some artistry, some artwork or something that you want to get out there. Maybe you want, um, some artists, need a showing and that takes them to the next level. So this is next level energy. Maybe you're in a contract. You need to get out of a contract, that's just weighing you down. A lot of things can happen. I know contracts are, set in stone, so to speak, but energies can bring it about so that you can, you know, find an opening to get out of a contract that's not serving your highest and best good. How about protection for our children, covering our children, covering their minds so that, all kinds of entities and energies are not trying to brainwash them, because they're always coming after our youth. You notice that? They come after our youth and then they ignore our elders, our older folks, our seniors. Yeah, so we really need to protect our children. I saw a really disturbing um, news piece this morning. Um, it was a little too disturbing. So it was just disturbing. And it just, it was not good. That happened with a little girl, 12-year-old girl. So that part, protecting our children, protecting our intellectual property. How about that? Like tapping into what is our intellectual property and just anything you can think of, your health, your wealth. How about the water? Water is so hard right now. They say even when you when they do a water treatment, there's tons of stuff still there. So about our water, protecting our water, our air, these things are important. How about getting us the proper nutrients in our soil for our foods? How about, manifesting our whole new garden, like getting our garden in order, or starting our garden, or getting to grow some. I just watered my citrus plants this morning. So I want to make sure that they get nurtured during this winter time. And so lots of things um, that we can be manifesting during this portal. This is our moment. Okay. Let's take advantage of this portal energy. Okay. Um, and there's always a flip side to this stuff. Like, you need to clear out your energy, though. You need to do this breathing, take 5 minutes to meditate. You need to clear out your energy. Okay. You want to do that because, yeah, you want to make sure to make them the most positive, the most benefic use of this energy. Jupiter style. Jupiter style. Okay. So, portal energy, let's do that. Um, I would love to channel some Reiki for you. It gets a little weird with the hands and the screen, but maybe after I play the video. Maybe after I play the video. I'm contemplating because I'm looking at my notes and I'm seeing this energy, this situation I want to really delve into. It's pretty negative. It's pretty negative. So what I'm going to do is save that for another video or not. I'm gonna do that because I want to take advantage of this portal energy. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So let's see. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna have to do. Control. Because I don't think, oh, maybe not. So, okay, wait. It's going too fast. Um, Give me 1 second. I think this is it. Yes, this is it. This is it. So you see the title here, KRS1, How to Create Wealth. I don't know about the Africa Life, but maybe that's the channel. That's the channel, I guess. All right. So here we go.
Here's how you create wealth. I'm coming right now. Hip hop, back in the days on the Boulevard of Linden. We used to, okay, if one guy made a tape, oh man, let me even go further back. When hip hop began, never forget this business model. When hip hop began, okay, Cool Herc. Here's how it started. Two guys don't have nothing. Between the two of them, they have 10 cents, a nickel and a nickel. How they gonna get money? It's about perception. One guy says, I'll keep on bringing and singing until your ears is ringing and steaming, gleaming and dreaming, true MCing with meaning. And then the guy over here says, that shit is whack. That's why the guy who heard that now says, damn, I'm whack. I'm whack. Now, the guy who spit the rhyme and the guy who said he was whack are back to poverty. Here's the other side. I'll keep on bringing and singing into your ears is ringing and steaming, gleaming and dreaming, true I'm saying. Yo, that was crazy. Yo, that's the illest lyric I ever heard in my life. Yo, do it again. I'll keep on bringing and singing into your ears is ringing. Yo, man, you hot. Man, that's dope. Damn. Now, the two of them just rose. The guy who just said his lyric, the homeboy over here, just got validated. It don't cost nothing to validate your partners. This is how we did it. The mainstream would not validate us. They said we was nothing. So we told each other we were something. We said, yo, you hot. And because now I'll keep on, I'll keep on bringing and singing into that right there. Dude right here says, yo, that's hot. Then y'all two walk down the street with something of value. Dude and your partner. Now y'all valuable because he got a hot lyric. He's giving up his self-expression has been validated as valuable. And you, who are next to this value, are valuable because you're next to value. In fact, if you don't compliment your friends, it's you that remain in poverty. The more you compliment people, the richer you get because you're surrounded by value. You should walk up to everyone and be like, yo, you hot. Isn't that Paris Hilton? I can get sued for that, right? That's hot. I could be sued for that. If you give criticism or down the talent or the mind that is next to you, you stay in poverty. So here's the business model. Everything you see, love it, give it value. This, a worthless beach towel. Here's metaphysics for you. This is a towel. It's like 1,000 of these towels in this facility. But we could take this towel right now and turn it into a historical event. Either I say, this is just my towel, I'm just wiping the sweat with the towel, and I'm going to fling it, and that's the end of it. I stay in poverty. Or with my own mouth, with the power of the logos, I say, yo, this is not a towel. This is a document. I'm going to sign my name on this document before I leave. Will Strickland's going to sign his name before he leaves. Anybody else that would like to get down on this towel can get down on the towel as well. And this towel will go from a worthless towel to a historic item that can be sold on eBay now for money. You can take anything in your house, on your back, the clothes you're wearing right now, you should never wear them again. You should take the clothes off that you have right now at home, take them off, get a photo of this event, maybe take a photo of me with you with the clothes, take the clothes off and frame them. Put the clothes in a frame with the picture next to it. It's what you call things that gives them the value. Why am I KRS-One? Because I believe I am. Could you imagine? There is no reason for you to believe I'm anything. There's no reason. At the beginning when I was homeless, I stood up and said, there was one person who was Chris, and I'm Chris. And this Chris, somebody said, what's your name? He said, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. I'm going to end right now. Do you get the point? Do you get the point? Complement each other. The business model is seek value in your entire environment. Your whole environment has value. Don't criticize and degrade your own environment. That's
Okay, so fair use. That was fair use. Fair use. Did you see how powerful that was? In 2008, that's almost 17 years ago. We're going into 17 years since Pluto moved into Capricorn. 2008, and it still resonates today. That's what you call that's what you would call information. Trying to get the right words here. That's what you would call timeless information. It's timeless. No matter when you hear it, it has value. It brings value. So basically, I'm doing what he suggested. You know, love everything you see around you, give it value, validate. I'm validating his message. That's how you build wealth. Compliment everything around you. See value in everything around you and everyone around you, starting with self. Start validating yourself. Makes it easier to validate others, other people, or others, period. When you start valuing yourself. Because let's say in that example, the brother, sometimes all he needed was that one person to say, yo, that's whack. And then he never opened up his mouth again. So many people have done that. They were like, I'll never do that again. I'll never cook again. I'll never dance again. I'll never sing again. That's where the validating of yourself comes in at. Because you might be in an environment where it might take years before somebody validate you. It is really important that we validate ourselves. Sorry, guys. It's really important that we do that. So yes, they had, you know, motive because the record companies were like, y'all are whack, y'all nothing, y'all ain't nothing. So they did it within themselves. They did it within their own tribe, their own group. They went back to, they became radical. How about that? That was another message that I touched on in my last video or two videos ago, but I really didn't put a pin in it, was that the etymology of radical is root. Getting back to our roots. What is the root of everything? So validating yourself and using that to make it easier, making it an easier pathway to validate others around you. This is why I lingered around this other thing that was really, ticking me off, and I wanted to talk about it. And I was like, let's just use this energy, this pureness, this portal, this portal. I'm not going to do that all the time, guys. Portal. It's a portal. I have my own, dialect or whatever. But use portal energy to highlight, to expand, to showcase our inner beauty, our our strength, our endurance, our perseverance, our resilience to move forward, to keep going, to keep going, to keep going. It's the best real estate advice I ever got. I was on like a week-long seminar online, one of those things, and they were saying, do this, do that to, help us build our business. And the next morning I got up and I followed, what they said, and I had some win. I had a win, and I shared my win, and someone randomly came, in my comments and said, "Keep going." Just 2 words, and I never forgot that, and I use it all the time. Just keep going. So, a message from 2008, that's relatively new message because we still take messages from the Bible, which is what, 2000, 2500 years old, and then we dig back further into scrolls and we find messages. So that's a relatively new message. So let's not look at 2008 as, oh, that's old, that's whack. That is how you see it, is what is your perspective, you know? And I saw this video and it resonated. And I wonder if I had been ready, if I was ready to hear that kind of message back in 2008 when he spoke it. Was I even ready then? Where was I then? I might not have been ready. So you get the message when you're supposed to get the message. Love it. Everything you see, love it. Give it value. When we look at grass, which we can't see right now, but that is abundance personified. Look at the snow-capped mountains, abundance personified. If you even look at the things in my little I don't know what you call it. It's not a hoodie, but whatever you would call it, little jacket or whatever. That's a lot of material. It looks like little snow, whatever, pockets or whatever you want to call it. It's a ton of it. It's abundance of personified. So, that's my point. Compliment yourself, compliment others around you. Some people are so good at that. I think it, but I don't necessarily say it. Sometimes you have to say it. But sometimes if you say it too much, people can't appreciate it, which is probably why I end up thinking it. Do you see my point? Do you see my point? It's like it might be easy for me to compliment people, but if people are constantly saying, don't say that, don't say it that way, don't do this, don't do that, when you're growing up, or you get around coworkers and who are just pretty much miserable. When I was in the workplace as a full-timer, a lot of people were hurting, and so they didn't want that fresh energy coming in, that Jupiterian positive, optimistic energy. They wasn't feeling that. That was fake for them. So what did I do? I said, okay. And then people didn't get it anymore. And I moved on from place to place and did life, and I just didn't say much anymore. Why? Because people didn't want it. They didn't want it. But they want it now. People are wanting to be complimented. They want to hear me compliment them. And I want to compliment them. I have to just, practice it now more because for so long people didn't want it. It was too optimistic. It was too fake. And anyone knows me is like the only fakeness I ever displayed was in lying to myself. But the point is the portal, is the energy, is the message. What message did you get from KRS One video? Did you think it was whack? Or did you see some value in it? Excuse me. I haven't eaten yet, so excuse me. Oof, wow. Attitude. I have a brother, he said this years ago to his nephew in law. It's a little boy. He was rambunctious. And he said, dude, you got a bad attitude. And I was like, hmm, I hadn't really thought about that in that way, you know? He was insightful. And he always spoke what he saw, which is what I always appreciated about him. And then years later, I was like, well, what is my attitude? And like I said, you know, if you're in an environment where that's very negative towards you, then maybe you'll develop a negative attitude. But we are being freed from those limitations. We are being freed from that um, negative energy, the lack energy, the energy that didn't see the value in us, that we knew deep inside was there. We didn't get the validation, some of us. And so we end up developing a negative attitude based on the attitude that was projected onto us. Which again is no harm, no foul. We can use this moment to say, what is my attitude? Is it negative? Can I adjust it? Do I need to course correct? Maybe pivot a little bit? Or is it perfect just as it is? So accepting yourself just as you are is validation in itself, is validation personified. It is my way to always check in with myself and wonder, am I at my highest and best good? That's just my way. But let me just put a pin in who I know I am, what I know I can do, you know? Let me put a pin in the confidence, you know, that I got it going on. Things are great. I have everything I need in this moment because I do. Now, what will happen tomorrow? Well, that's tomorrow. I will deal with tomorrow. But right now, as of right now, I'm good. I'm where I need to be. I'm doing well. I'm happy. I'm joyful. I'm rich in this moment because I got what I need. If I have to go out and buy something, I have cash to do that. So in this moment, yes, I am rich. It's those negative thoughts that keep popping in. They just, they're like gnats, you know, or flies buzzing around you, you know. You ever notice like when flies start buzzing around, sorry with the sniffling, buzzing around you or buzzing around, period, you know, it's usually from some garbage, you know. It's usually something rank going on. When flies start coming around and hovering around, and it's usually not good. So those thoughts are like flies. And at that point, it's like you're buzzing around something that's rank. Let's clear that out. Let's breathe that out. Breathe in the good, as they say, and breathe out the bad. I don't know if that's really true. Releasing that which doesn't serve our highest and best. That's good. That's stifling us. Oh, that reminds me, I'm reading the Kabbalion to you. Okay, I'm coming in. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read the Kabbalion. Maybe we'll start tonight after I work on my class or my practice test. I can start tonight, maybe. This will be a good time now to start, but not so much. I want to really hone in on this message, this portal energy, this opportunity we have to draw in the goodness or to draw it out from within the vortex. Is it in the vortex and we need some creative way to get it out of the vortex, to pull it out, to draw it out? I just want us winning. That's it. I just want us winning. And we are winning. We're winning. Even if we don't see it, even if we have a setback. They say a setback is a setup for a comeback. But I'm like a bulldozer. I'm like, let's just keep going. The universe doesn't work that way. It isn't linear. Everything is cyclical. So the cycle has come around for a portal. So let us tap into it. Let us savor it. Let us savor this energy. I want us to savor this energy. So think about your attitude. Think about your perceptions. Think about your energy. Think about your value. Think about love. What is it that you love about yourself? And how you can project that out into the atmosphere. Think about the people that are around you, your partners, your coworkers, your family, your friends. Can you dig a little deeper and find even more value in them after you've dug a little deeper and found more value in yourself? Are you grateful for the value that you receive? Tap into this portal energy. Go. Just get in that vortex and take what you want. Take it. Don't ask, just take it. I'm taking it. I'm taking back my wealth. I'm taking my wealth. I'm taking my health. I'm taking everything I want and need. I'm taking what I want. I'm taking that which is deserving of me. I'm taking what I know I deserve. I'm just taking it. We're not asking, we're taking it. We're commanding. And this is even beyond command. It's like, I'm just going in to get what I want. Okay. Universe is like, cool. Cool beans. Is that it? Is that it? No, I'll be back. Okay. Take what you want. I'm getting trust. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. Trust your tribe. Trust the people around you. If you can, you know what you need to do. Don't hold on to things, people, places, whatever, lose time. How do I want to say this? People, places, things, whatever. Who have served their time with you, whom you have gotten what you needed from being around them. Of course, it doesn't serve your highest and best good if you know what that is. We're all on a journey. Don't hold on to something that you know you need to let go of or someone. Release them, release yourself, free yourself, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Free your heart, clear out the gook in your heart. Only that comes with meditation, it comes with crying, a good cry, being honest with yourself, coming to terms with things, circumstances, and situations. Attitude. Love your attitude. Accept your attitude. Boast about your attitude. I think about this little part-time job I took, and I thought this will be great. I go in, do what I need to do part-time, or roll out there. I could work on my business, blah, blah. And it just didn't work anything like that. It was very contentious and tumultuous throughout the whole year. And it was me who decided this is the attitude I'm going to have. It was me who decided I'm not going to repeat an old pattern. Um, but I remain open to, maybe it's time now to go. I remain open the whole time. But things fell into place. Sometimes you don't even know how things fall into place, they just do. And you find yourself in a situation where you're like, I didn't see that coming. I was ready to let that go. I wasn't trying to hold on to that. And here it is to stay. Yeah. So think about, I'm sorry about it. Give me 1 second. Runny nose. That wasn't good. um, I was saying, think about, well, just think about those times when it happened, or if it's never happened, maybe it's happening now. I don't know. Maybe it's the relationship you've always desired comes along at a time where you're like, this is not going to happen. I'm absolutely okay with it. And quite frankly, life just goes wry every time I try to get into a situation or a relationship. So, yeah, I'm good, you know? And then here comes the relationship. I wrote a scathing message to money in my journal today. Scathing. Because, I was tired of trying to placate an energy that was not, you know, placatable. It was resistant. It was doing just the opposite. I have more self respect than to grovel, to an energy. And I felt that money was that energy that, not just me, but the world just constantly groveling and doing everything that they can and compromising everything about themselves to get it. And I just flipped at the bird. I was like, screw you, F you, because I have powerful energy. For me to do all of this over all these years and, you just flip me the bird and continue to be elusive. And it was like a joke, honestly. It was just weird. It's like a joke. I was just like, yeah, just F you. We're done. I was done. Don't mess with me and my family. That was my message. And then I walk in here, I choose this beautiful white, what do you call it, zip up, whatever you want to call it, to put on. And let's just look at another background. I choose this beautiful snow-capped mountain, and you know, everything is just scrumptious. Got this portal energy going on, and I'm making a choice not to talk about something that really gets my goat. And as a humanitarian, and I love justice, um, and I don't like what this energy is doing to humanity as a whole. But I'm making a choice. I said, you know what? I'll save it for later. We'll see. And instead, I was like, I wasn't really into the wealth thing, money thing, because I had just flipped money of the bird in my journal. And then I come across this video with KRS-One, and I love the video because wealth is more than just money, too. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't need the money or whatever, but I'm not groveling. Fuck you. If you don't want to come, don't. It's my energy. Don't, you know. Um, but the fact that, in his video, he's talking about compliment people, validate people. Um, if one entity is rejecting you and telling you you're nothing, you're not worthy, in my case, i.e., money, then go within my tribe and validate my tribe. Tell my tribe I'm worthy, or to tell you you're worthy, or whatever. Like, create it, create our own money. Have we ever even heard that? We'll create our own money, our own currency through validating ourselves within our tribe, complementing one another, walking with one another, standing with one another, standing next to someone who has a resource that's valuable, that we see as value, that we verbalize and tell the person that is of value, and that makes us valuable, gives us value. Like, do that thing. If the money as we know it now is being elusive, doesn't want to come near us, and only is going to other folks and other people and other tribes and other whatever, screw you, fuck you. We'll create our own. Does it sound weird? Did not our people create their own wealth through that system, that situation? They did. Yes, it got hijacked. Yes, it got distorted and all that other stuff. But we don't need outside people to create what we can create ourselves. This is the portal energy. This is like going beyond our thinking, bulldozing past our limited knowledge and understanding and overstanding, and co-create, procreating, creating something that is of more value to us, that brings us joy, that gets us in this energy, this portal energy. Get that vibration going, get that flow going. We have that kind of power. We have that kind of, I don't want to say resource. We do have that resource in the universe. But we can do so much. We don't have to rely on what's current, especially if that current has remained elusive and has been resistant to come into our space to give us what we want. I just saw a message yesterday where it says our US government forbid Farrakhan from accepting $1 billion from Muammar Gaddafi, if I got his name correct. They killed him, to help Black Americans. They forbid him from accepting that money. Now, yeah, the government might say, yeah, but we give that to you. Blacks will rise up. That's a threat to our government and all that other stuff, you know. But they forbid that. You didn't want to give it to us. They didn't want to give it to us. And now you don't want no one else to give it to us to help us? As if you were not going to benefit from that gift from Gaddafi. See, there's that energy where I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you either. That part. So just like I said, if someone's not validating you, it is our responsibility to validate ourselves. If we cannot get the resources we need to level up and be secure in our own right, as high level individuals and beings, because we are high level, then we have to create the resources we need to get us to that point to validate who we really are. Does that make sense? If we can't get it over there, and then someone else tries to give us a gift and then it's blocked, and then we try to get over there and it's blocked. We try to get it over there, it's blocked. We try to get it from back there and it's blocked. Or it comes in and then it goes right back out. It just won't stay. That same resource in all those different circumstances just won't stay. Just won't come, won't stay. Then we create a resource that comes and flows and stays and wants to be around us. We can create that. It sounds wild, doesn't it? It's like, what have you been thinking? What have you been on? What are you drinking? What are you taking something? No, I'm tapping into my higher self. I'm using this portal energy to say, this is what I want to manifest. This is what I am manifesting. And so it is done. My, my people deserve better and will get better and will be better because we have done our shadow work. We are tapping into our higher selves. We're taking advantage of energies like this portal 111, 111, in a 9 year, which is the number of endings. We're in a 9 year. 2025 is a 9 year. Even if you add the 111 up, that's 3. That's a divine number. That's a God number. That's the universe's number. And even if you add a 9 and the 3, that's 12. It still breaks down to 3. And if you, because 11 is a master number, it doesn't break down to a 2. If you add 11 and 1 is 12, and you add 9, that's 21. It still breaks down to a 3. This is a triple, it's like a 3 energy, a portal, a 3. Listen, what do you want me to say? The universe is backing us in this thing, or the universe is backing me in this thing. And you could take it or you could leave it. It's, you can be like, I'll ride it. Then good, ride it. Ride the energy. Ride the energy. This is here for us. So you're trying to get your degree? Good. This portal energy will help. There's so much of us are doing. Like I can't fathom what goes on in your households, that even what you do with your children is just fascinating to me. We all have so many gifts and talents and uh, purposes, and that runs the gamut. You understand? Let me reiterate the Muslim brother who said, listen, foundational Black Americans are the seventh richest country in the world with $1.3 trillion in spending capital. 1.3 trillion. Let's triple it. Make it 3.3 trillion. Let's take it beyond the trillion. Let's create our own capital. Let's create our own resource. Let us create our own money. Then we don't have to grovel for that energy that we call money. Does that make sense? Probably not. They're like, this lady is whacked out. This is how I keep going. This is how I persevere. This is why I'm so resilient. As they say, you um, reach for the sky and fall amongst the stars, or whatever, however that saying goes. I don't hold back when it comes to this energy. I go for the gusto. I don't muck around. And then where I land, okay, well, this is where I landed. I put in my full effort. That's all we need. Put in our full effort. So let's see. I'm looking at my phone. How do I feel today? I love my app called HIF. How I feel. I feel pretty darn happy today. Yes, I did. Which is interesting on an 11 portal day. All right, beloveds. I am going to, oh, I need to get some tissue. I got the dribbles here. Sorry. Do I have any? Let's see. Give me 1 second. I always keep sanitizer around, so I'm not nasty. I keep sanitizer around so I can get to some tissues and clear. So all this stuff is coming out. It's clearing out. So it is what it is. That's all I have for you. Do you want a card? Where are my cards? I got so much going on here. Let's see. Or my I almost don't want to pull a card for you because, you know, sometimes I'm not always ready for the energy and more explanation. Um, so the last cards we pulled: work through your fears, the end of a tough cycle approaches, surrender to the divine, step out of your comfort zone, and prosperity lies ahead. I mean, that's pretty point. What you think? All right, I'm gonna pull a quick card for you. My bladder is not some pressure. A little extra weight gives a little extra pressure. But as soon as I get this class done, is when I can get moving again and get back on my routine. That lack of movement, that's a killer for me. Yes, the diet and nutrition and all of that plays a part. I have to stay away from the coffee though. I enjoy a good cup of coffee, but it inhibits my weight loss. I really shuffle these up. I really respect this portal energy. I love this portal energy. So delicious. It makes you not need nothing and no one. Yes, we do. Something and someone. Thank you, KRS, and your beautiful messages. I know there was some conflict about some things you said regarding creative hip hop, but listen, even you corrected that at your own concert. I see your value. I love your energy. I love your passion. I love your purpose. This one to pop out. The answers you need are coming. Uh, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Interesting. That just popped out. So I just figured I'd share it with you. The answers you need are coming. The answers you're looking for are coming. They're coming. They're on the way. That's Pluto in Aquarius. Remember that story in the Bible where Daniel was praying? I think it was Daniel was praying. It's like, he said his answers, he just said his answers were held up. Remember that? Don't let your past hold you back. These cards are talking. South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Let's see if we can get it. Don't let your almost there. Just hold it up this way. Well, you can't see much, but don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Anyway, the angel said to him, we got into some battles trying to get the answers to you. But they're coming. You can best believe that. They're coming. Yes, I know the Bible is allegory and esoteric and all that juiciness. I know. It just keeps coming up. So, all right. All right, what is that message? Stop freaking playing. This was your message all along. The universe was like, you can keep shuffling, but this is your message. The answers you need are coming. There it is. Full moon in Gemini. I'm trying to get my baby girl to work right. I think that's the angle. I think sometimes you have to almost cover my face. The answers you need are coming. It popped out. He said, that's fine. You can keep shuffling. This is my message. We got to get baby girl up in here. The answers you need are coming. That is funny. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Oh, this card is drum. This background, I love it, but that's it. The universe is not playing. Ooh, chat. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. That's the follow. That's the message afterwards. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Mm-mm-mm. Full moon and eclipse. I'm pulling from the bottom of the deck. Conclusions are within reach. Oh, this is some juicy energy. Everything. Validating everything I said. Fixed moon. Hold your vision. Stand on your square. Hold your vision. Lock in on that baby. And what I say, this portal energy, 111, reminded me of who? Of what? Aries, right? Because Aries is the first of the zodiac sign. It is the initiator, it's the starter. What do you think I have here? New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Mars energy. Everything, these cards are talking. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. That's a double Pisces energy. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. This is more Sagittarius energy. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. We're about to come up on a full moon in Cancer. And then the full moon in Cancer right behind that. I am not playing when I tell you this. A personal issue reaches resolution. This energy, full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. That's what we're coming up on. And this came out before. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer, full moon in Cancer. This is powerful. And don't you let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter. Listen. Expect powerful change. New moon. These are all double energies. Your dreams may need a practical plan. That's Taurus energy. We started off with Taurus energy. This is full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Lord, don't stop playing. Stop playing. Double Cancer, double Pisces, double Taurus. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. To get a box of tissues up in this baby. I know, gross, right? I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is just luck is on your side. It's time to take action. Aries energy. Hold your vision. Conclusions are within reach. Have faith in your dreams. Meditate and contemplate. Personal issue reaches a resolution. You and your loved ones are safe. Don't let pride get in your way. Your commitment is being tested. Expect powerful exchange. Your dreams need a practical plan. Nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. When I talked about the attitude, adjustments. Make some adjustments. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Oh, man. But what was the primary message? Your answers, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You cannot make this up. That card popped out while I was shuffling, and this is the exact card that was at the bottom of the deck when I split the deck. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. And guess what? The moon is in Gemini right now. Right now, the moon is in Gemini. Stop playing. The universe is delicious. Love the universe. So there is your 111 portal energy video message. Compliment, 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 validate, validate, validate. Love, love, love. See value, see value, see value. Adjust, adjust, adjust where needed. Whether that's your perception or your attitude. Juicy, just juicy. Oh, love it. All right, beloved. That's it. I'm not even going to timestamp this, but I will call it the 111 portal energy. Energy message. Have a lovely day. I will be back tonight. We will talk about the Kabbalions. As a matter of fact, let me just do that. Let me just write that down. Kabbalions. So we'll do that tonight. Let's hope I get some things done. Get some, whatever. At least get my notes down on cards. Yeah, those here. Get my notes down on the cards, and by tomorrow I'll be ready to take my first practice test. I could probably take 2 tomorrow. I love you. Appreciate you. I value you. I adore you. You mean the world to me. All of that in this. So you're the best. I might as well just go on and let it out because I was trying to not be mucking around with the hairs flying on my face all the time. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. You're the best. They don't come no better. You are the best. You know you are. You're the best. Your answers are coming. Your answers here. You are the absolute best. That's my Reiki to you. All right, beloveds. I will see you later. I will check back with you later. And remember, you have a lot of reasons to smile today. So go ahead and shine that beautiful, bright, beautiful smile. And may your smile shine as bright as the star that you are. Such a star. I love you.